Hey, you're right, guys. Trey from Just Joey, and today we're just going to be having a little chat and a talk to YouTube. I'm going to try and keep the editing on this minimal, but there are some jump cuts. I do apologise, but as some of you may know from me like panicking on Twitter and stuff, this YouTube channel was actually suspended yesterday. I woke up yesterday morning and it had been suspended, so I think it lasted a day, which isn't too long because obviously when I woke up and I'll get into what happened in a bit, but when I kind of woke up and realised what happened, I was reading up on like everyone else's stories and how to get it fixed. Obviously, just panicking, and a lot of people went like weeks. Some people like a few days without before getting their channel back. So luckily, in our case, it was only one day, so it's not like too big of a problem. But yeah, it was still scary. I woke up on, what's the date today? 11th of July. I legit forgot if it was June or July. Yeah, 11th of July. I woke up in the morning and I had about 20 email notifications like, oh, someone's a bit popular today, aren't they? Scrolling through, and it basically said that, I don't know if some of you remember, but I did a live stream about 2 months ago for Uncharted 4. When the game had just been released, and I kind of just sat and played the whole game in one sitting on the hardest difficulty, and it was pretty fun to do, and we had a good time that day. And I woke up and had seen that video had been taken down, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of used to some videos being taken down. I do end up disputing them sometimes if I can be bothered, if it has like a decent amount of views, and I was going to dispute it anyway, but then I went into a second email that basically said because of that video, it had been related to spam or something like that. I don't know how that works, but I'll get into that in a bit. And it basically said that we'd got a strike for that video. This is our first strike in the entire 3.5 years we've been on YouTube. Like the first strike we've ever got. We've always gone by the community guidelines and stuff like that. So to get a strike, I was like panicking a bit. I was like, oh shit, what does that actually mean? So I was like a bit worried after I read that email. Then I read another email. I was going through, and some other videos had been copyrighted, which yeah, they're just some little parts we did like years ago. And then I went into another email that basically said that your channel has been suspended. Oh my god, I was so worried. I read that and I just jolted up. I was like, well, what the fuck? Went onto the YouTube app and it just said this account is offline. When on the actual app it just said offline across the name. Yeah, and that was, so it went from, we've never had a strike before, so for us to just get one video taken down and get a strike for it, and then it just kind of missed out 2 strikes, it seems. It just went to a 3rd strike and our channel had been suspended. Like if you went onto our channel, it said this account has been suspended due to spam and gaming. Like it literally says gaming, like as one of the reasons for why our channel had been taken down. So I was panicking, obviously. I was like, oh, because you always jump in situations like that as well. You always jump to like the worst case scenario, and like I was just thinking like 3.5 years of hard work from me and Liam just gone. Like I know a lot of you have obviously come from us doing reactions, but we've been doing gaming videos for about 2.5 years before we even thought about doing reaction videos. And obviously since we're doing reaction videos, we've got a lot more kind of support from you guys, and it's been really awesome since then. But none of those videos I have backed up, and you can't go into Video Manager once your channel's been suspended, so you can't look at all the videos you had, you can't download them or anything. So all our gaming videos, all the reaction videos I've still got on my PC, but all the gaming videos would have been gone. This is me thinking in the worst case scenario as well. All the gaming videos would have been gone, all subscribers and views and all that, all comments gone. Just like all the hard work we've done for 3.5, it's not like a little amount of time, it's not like 6 months of our life, this is 3 years. And it was just, I was just sat there like, that's it, we're not going to have it in us to start a new channel, like just to do another, because you could just do another 3 years, and who's to say that the channel then doesn't get taken down again? It's like, Jesus Christ. So obviously I was panicking a bit. I ended up emailing a load of different people who had emailed before in the past regarding YouTube stuff. But the problem with, as we know, the big problem with YouTube is they don't have like a number you can call. They don't have like a live chat service. And to say Google owns YouTube and they don't have a live chat, what? Like I've seen small businesses, And yeah, granted, Google would get a lot more traffic, not Google itself, but let's say YouTube. YouTube would get a lot more traffic than this said small business. But the amount of money they have and the amount of employees they have, they should be able to invest in some sort of live chat or something. Because I was looking at ways to contact them, and there was no like specific email address. I did come across them eventually, but I'd have to do like a lot of digging deep and reading up on forums and stuff. But they just don't have like a number you can call, or an email or a live chat service, anything. Like I said, I did find the emails, but even then it took them, I think, 10 hours to even get a reply. 10 hours for a reply, that's 10, I was like sat there for 10 hours the whole day, just like. I had to nip into town as well, and I was just like panicking like the whole time I was in town. I wasn't having a good time. I was like pretty pissed off and upset, as you can imagine. And then Liam, because I was panicking so much, I didn't even think to tell Liam, oh, just so you know, our channel's been suspended. I didn't even tell him. So I got back to my phone after I got back from town. It was like missed call from Liam. I was like, oh Jesus, I didn't even think to tell him. So I just explained it to him after. But yeah, obviously I was just panicking, going on Twitter, asking so many people if there was any way they could help. And yeah, we got thankfully a few people responding. So I've got the Twitter name here, but Julia, and then capital D, capital G. She's someone I've never spoken to before, but she'd gone through a similar situation. I think she said about a year ago or something, where her channel had been suspended for 2 days, and she basically guided me through who to contact, which I'm going to leave links for, like email, if just in case there's someone watching this who's going through the situation now. Of who to email and what to do. So yeah, she was a massive help, and I do want to say a big thank you to her, because I was panicking. She like guided me through who to contact, and luckily I woke up this morning and the channel is back up and running. We've had a few and we've still got the strike, but I've disputed it, and I'm just like, I don't care about the video, you can take the video down, we need to get the strike taken, because it's too risky to just have it there for, I think it's 6 months it stays on if you don't dispute it. There's a few reactors I speak to, obviously, and they were just there like, you'll get your channel back, don't worry, and I'm just there like, yeah, but what if I don't, what if it's you know, all over? You just have to think, like, 3 years of hard, like, most of the day, like 60% of my day is editing and uploading video, or probably like, we'll say 70%, just to be safe and make it sound, you know, more like I don't really have a life. But is spent editing and uploading these videos for you guys, because we've kind of gotten to like doing daily uploads now and stuff. So yeah, it was very worrying to just think, oh, that could have been gone. But I know like a lot of people are like, yeah, well, you know, some people have to have had it a week, and like I can't imagine sitting through that a week. I'm making out like I've gone through a death or something. But yeah, like it was only a day, luckily, and it's all back up and running now. So that's basically the story of what had happened. I'll explain a bit how, if you are going through it, then kind of who to contact and email and stuff like that, because this video is mainly just to get word out there that YouTube needs to sort their shit out, because it's kind of unacceptable in a way that our channel, what we've done nothing wrong. We've never done anything wrong with the channel, and I'm guessing someone had a Mardy and flagged the video, and YouTube just went, oh, well, they're spam, get rid of that channel, and they can just wipe your channel like that. That's literally, and if YouTube wanted to have a Mardy and carry on with it, if they wanted to, they could just say, no, you're not getting your channel back, and that'd be that. We couldn't do it about it, really. Like, we could email them all we want, but at the end of the day, it's their say, and it's like, but for the channel to be taken down anyway seems like their system, as we all know, because this has been mentioned for years, but their system is broken. Like, that's just the simple way of it. Your system is broken and it needs to be fixed, because smaller channels like ourselves can just get a strike, one strike in 3 years, and the channel's gone. Like, what? I don't even know how that makes sense. So, like, if anyone from YouTube is listening, I doubt it, but fix that and get a live chat system, because this is like actually ridiculous. And reading up and watching other people's videos on how their channel got taken down. I read one where a guy was doing a vlog. It was a 20-minute vlog, and for 5 seconds he showed what he was watching on telly. It was like a wrestling match or something, and his channel got taken down for that. How does that make sense? Like, I don't understand it, but yeah, that's how stupid and broken the system is. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's just like tweeting. Like, when I mentioned that the channel was gone, we got so many tweets just saying like, oh, I hope you get it back and stuff. So that does mean a lot, and thank you for that. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, the channel's back up, like I say, and we're going to be continuing with the reactions. So one anime reaction a week. Then I'm going to be Sensei every other day. I'm starting Peaky Blinders and Mr. Robot. So don't worry about that, everything should be going back to normal from now, but I still want to just get this video out there. Now for the people who are going through a situation, because I watch so many videos And I know there are people who are probably like, oh, my channel's been suspended, what do I do? As long as, I'd say as long as you 100% know you've done nothing wrong, like I was in that situation where I was like, I know I've done nothing wrong, so the best thing to do is email as many people as you can, contact as many people as you can, just saying, can I get some help and stuff with what to do. There is, I'll link it below, but there's a kind of contact form. Say your channel's been suspended, there's a form that you can fill out. It asks for your email address and an email address to contact you on, and then a reasoning to why you don't think your channel should be suspended. I believe once I'd filled that out, that was what got my channel unsuspended, because I tried filling it in, I think about 3 times, and some of you might have gone through the same situation, but when it asks for your email address, that's the email address I use for the YouTube channel. So I put in trophymunchers2324@gmail.com in that email address. And as soon as I sent off the reasoning, I got an automated reply saying, oh, it seems your email address is still active, so your channel should still be fine. I'm like, oh, I was so pissed off. I was like, because everyone seems to say the same thing, that I use that form really to get your channel suspended. And once I put my email address and got that automated response, I was like, well, that's it then, surely. Who am I going to contact if this is the main reason to get your main way to get your channel unsuspended? And they're not even going to listen, they're just going to send this automated response. Oh my god, it was so frustrating. So I was just like, well, obviously the email address is fine, it's not the email that's the problem, it's the fucking channel. Like, you're actually stupid. So I ignored that all day, and I contacted a few other people. There's another link that I'll leave below where you can click on to get support, and then you go down. It should say what do you need support with. Click on your channel, click on the channel option, and then it should say get a link to an email, and then you should fill out this form. I think you need your first name, your last name, a link to the channel. You can still go on the channel even though it's suspended, and get the URL of it and put it in there, and then the reasoning, and send that off. I did that as well when this wasn't working, and I believe I got a reply from them after this morning saying your channel's been unsuspended, so I think that works as well. But I got a reply from the first form that I was on about, and basically with the email address thing, you don't want to put in the email that you used to log in to the YouTube channel, because it's not going to work and you'll just get some automated response. You want to go into your Gmail, Google Mail account, and go to get your email address from there, because it's a different email to the one that I used to log into YouTube with. And I put up a question on Google Forums asking how do I get my email address, because I just get this automated response saying your email address is fine. And this person, I think someone who works there, gave me a pretty good descriptive way of how to get the actual email address from Gmail. So I'll link that down below as well. Just follow those instructions to get to the email you need to use and put that into that form. And as soon as I put the Gmail email into the form and then put the reasoning, it's sent off, and that was all fine. And that was where I got the reply saying your account's been unsuspended. Basically what you want to say as well in the reasoning is you need to make very clear that they're in the wrong. You've done nothing wrong, as you probably know. So just be very clear that where's the proof that I've done this in my situation, spam or whatever situation they're accusing you of. Where's the proof of this? Or you've always gone by the guidelines. You've never ever done anything wrong. However long you've been on YouTube for. Just stuff like that, and you just say to them, I just want my channel unsuspended now. That's basically what I said. Like, I just want my channel unsuspended because I've never done anything wrong. I've always followed the guidelines. Where's the proof of what you're accusing me of? Basically said that. As this person I was speaking to said, you just need to be firm, and because you've done nothing wrong, as you know. So yeah, just send that in an email. And like I said, I didn't get a reply back say, really, I just got an automated response, I think, going, after some evaluation, we've decided your channel is fine and it's back up. And I'm just like, okay, so you knew you were wrong anyway. So I just find it weird how someone can go onto your channel and flag a video and then YouTube just goes, oh yeah, spam, delete. So that's where I was kind of panicking. So it's not too in-depth on how to fix it, but like I said, I'll leave links to all the stuff that you need below. And if you do have any questions as well, tweet me on Twitter, or I'll more likely see that than a YouTube comment, so do tweet me, and I'll help you like this woman helped me, because she's very helpful, and I don't think I would have had any chance with the forums if it wasn't for her, so thank you. And I hope I can help other people with it as well, that have, because this happens way too often. If this was like if this happened every now and then I wouldn't bother too much making this video, but because it happens to so many people, like I woke up and I put in the the tag like YouTube suspension. And there was people from like that morning who've just been saying that their YouTube channel had been suspended as well. So it happens on a daily basis, obviously. So that's why I'm probably doing this video. But yeah, I don't want to ramble on too much. Overall, that I'm happy everything's back. I hope we don't have a situation like this again. I know, again, it's not the end of the world because it was only a day and we did get it back. And I'm sure people have gone, well, I know people have gone through such like a lot worse situations with their YouTube channels. So yeah, that's everything though. Thanks again for like all the, look, my sister, I was pretty mad yesterday and she got me a card. That's a dedicated sister, that's all I'm saying. And like fucking fruit pastels. You think I'd literally be ill or like dying or something. I was pretty much dying yesterday. I was so angry. I was like angry and scared at the same time that it would just all be lost. But Liam was there as well, like, you know we'll get it back, you do know that, right? I'm like, well, what if we don't? Oh my god. And just there like panicking. It's like, oh my. So yeah, everything's back to normal. Thanks again for everything. And yeah, I just wanted to get a little update video out there as well. And yeah, we're gonna have some good TV series coming up this month, so that should be fun until Fear the Walking Dead starts again in August. Shout out to my Reactor family as well, Katie, Jay, Michael and Niles. You're all awesome, as you know. They're there all the time, and yeah, they're pretty damn awesome YouTubers. I'll link their channel down below as well. You should definitely check them out. And Shay as well, who I've never really spoke to before, but I was tweeting him yesterday and he's another reactor, and he was just explaining to me kind of his situation. I think his went on for a week, like I said, so I'll link him down below as well. But they're all awesome, check them out. But yep, that's it, just a little update to let you know kind of, because I had a few tweets as well saying like, why is your channel gone, just to let you guys know why it wasn't up yesterday, and yeah, if there wasn't any videos or anything like that. But yeah, that's everything. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll have I think 2 other uploads today, maybe 1, we'll hopefully 2, and then another 2 tomorrow. So yeah, we've got a lot of catching up to do. We've got like Preacher and Outcast, so yeah, keep a look out for those, and then Scream tomorrow. Alright, peace. Fucking YouTube though. YouTube, sort your shit out.